Greetings, y'all. Today we are going to explore the wisdom of knowing that which you do not know. When we recognize that which we do not know, we return our minds to resting on time's passage. For much of human history, there has been extensive knowledge produced upon the physical reality of the universe. As it pertains to living creatures, this is the study of biology. While less than the knowledge of physical reality, our knowledge of consciousness is also extensive. Our current paradigm is based on comparing and contrasting the physical and consciousness. We debate which one serves as the prerequisite knowledge for the other. That is, which one is primary and which one is secondary. Modern quantum physics promotes the idea that consciousness gives rise to biology. However, others still retain the belief that biology gives rise to consciousness. We can call consciousness the x-axis and biology the y-axis of reality. Now let's further elucidate this dynamic by ascribing symbolic values to each that represent our current level of knowledge upon these phenomena. We have less knowledge produced on consciousness, so we will ascribe it a value of 2. We have somewhat more knowledge produced on biology, so we will ascribe it a value of 4. Aha! Reality appears to be relatively simple to understand. We merely can put these two into a symbolic equation and see that 2 plus 4 equals 6. This is where we must cultivate the wisdom of knowing that which we do not know. There is an obvious lack of knowledge of time. Every creature instinctively recognizes the passage of time, as we are all subject to time. Time also serves as a universal focal point. Indeed, every wisdom tradition that applies the wisdom of a focal point requires time to behave as such in order to concentrate the mind upon the present moment. Here, we have discovered the presence of a z-axis. No longer is it merely x consciousness and y biology, but now we must integrate the knowledge of z, time. Since we have an insignificant amount of knowledge of time, we can add it into our symbolic equation as a variable. The previous equation of 2 plus 4 equals 6 gave us the sense that we had a solid grasp on reality. Now our equation must integrate an unknown variable, time. Now we have 2 plus 4 plus z equals unknown. What this means in practice is that we must learn to conceptualize our lack of knowledge as a thing in itself. In the language of math, we have variables to represent these phenomena that we know are relevant, but whose value remains unknown. However, in our spoken languages, we do not have variables. Rather, we must learn to treat our lack of knowledge as something that must integrate with what knowledge we do have. It's as if humanity decided to simply exclude this variable called time, merely because we do not have adequate knowledge produced upon it. As we learn to know that which we do not know, we cultivate wisdom and evolve. I ask you to contemplate, how might our lack of knowledge of time affect our broader understanding of reality? Might we make presumptions based on faulty premises that skew our understanding of reality? Perhaps it is wiser to spend more time quieting our minds and contemplating how little we really know, instead of using this technology we call language to organize some symbols and convince ourselves that we know, when in reality, we do not.